what your maid, and at the end you see that you divorce, leaving the home for the maid because she was the one who was taking full responsibility at
And
home.
the maid is not permanent in that family.
Yeah,
The husband may resort to marry her,
yeah, and
or
make her a permanent member of the family and your co-wife.
or with the quarrels, the maid may will even leave.
Yeah, and now you start facing challenges. Another thing is also that as you're for your workplace as a woman, you leave the children at home with a maid. There are some things that a mother is supposed to teach the children. A maid cannot do that all. But at the end of it, we see that parents leave their children to grow up in their entire life with maids because you're busy at your workplace, and at the end, children grow up with bad manners. You see, fighting. Sometimes even the maids, they talk to these children. If they don't listen, they fear punishing, because if they punish, the children will come and tell that the maid punishes them a lot. She's afraid of losing her job. So your children will be fighting, insulting, doing their things behind her. Your maid will fear to correct because she's afraid of losing her job. And in the long run, the children grow up. Children are going to be the citizens of tomorrow. And in the future, you see that children grow up to be useless people. They start abusing anyone they see
And
around,
indeed, that's why
fighting
now
people.
we are looking for strategies that will get rid of divorce. So we are now saying, the ease of laziness. Very many people tend to be lazy, but we are saying we should not be lazy. Let's put hard work.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
allocate
And
time
for
for
the
our
women,
families.
I'm saying we have jobs. Yeah, you cannot stay without money. You studied for those papers, and that's you're right. But we should not abandon our families. We should have time with our children at home so that they get to learn good morals from us. You see that a mother has good morals, but the children are spoiled. Why? Because the mother is away from the children, and the children grow up with a stranger. That's the maid. So mothers, we shouldn't leave the children to grow alone with maids. We should also interfere in their lives.
This brings me to the interest of the marriage. And the interest, I'll basically talk about trial marriage. Some of these marriages may not be marriages that were intended to stand. They may be trial. So, as it's trial, so they actually they will not put attention on their families.
Yeah, you just see that in the current situation, from now, just a boy and a girl they can tend to start their own family. Just even the families and their family members are not aware, but these people they're already living like married people, doing everything married people do, and they're enjoying the privileges of a formal marriage because they are trying whether they will fit in the future. So they first stay together, and then if things work out, they'll come and now announce to the people at home that now the formal marriage is done, which is not good. And you see that sometimes these marriages end up in children, and now because of uncertainties, maybe because of other things, differences, religious differences, and other things,
These
people end up
marriages,
breaking
as
up.
these marriages are not done, parents may not know whether they are really not relatives, and if it really comes to stand that they are relatives,
Yeah, for sure.
fine, they have to be
Who knows?
separated.
Maybe you're dating your uncle's son who grew up in uncle's side. You'll not know. You'll just be there. Maybe you're dating your cousin, but you see you don't know about the person. You end up now trying your marriage there, and you have your children.
And
You bring the children at home. How will the family members?
to interject you a bit,
Mhm.
the issue of getting, actually getting to know your people, like your relatives, know your relatives.
Yeah, sure. But the problem with the current people is